Hi everyone, and welcome to a short little demo of Xbert. Xbert is an AI-powered practice management solution that's designed to enhance the way that you run your practice. Integrating your client files into Xbert allows us to use AI to run over the client files and find any potential risks, errors, or anomalies that might be found on the account. We like to call these experts expert business alerts. Now, we have above 80 different types of experts that are pulling through onto your client files. As we pull these through, we're able to understand exactly what's going on within the client file, looking at data quality and health check of all of your clients. If we're jumping back to the workboard, we're going to be constantly pulling these through and pulling them alongside any reoccurring tasks or workflows that you choose to build into Xbert. So if we're looking at experts only in here, I can show you a couple that might pop up. So incorrect ABN for RJ Bates is a good example. We're pulling that through. We're allowing you to view the record or auto resolve. So auto resolve allows us to actually fix that for you, and we would push the correct ABN onto the contact record. All of these expert alerts can be modified to work exactly how you want. We even have some advisory expert alerts that will allow you to create your own through there. So if we're jumping into the automation section of Xbert, here is a list of all of the different types of experts that are constantly running on your account. So we're syncing with a file multiple times a day and picking up any of these potential errors in here. Like I said, we might create some rules in here. So I might say, okay, for this specific client, I might create a rule to tell me that I don't want to be notified unless the attachment is over $200, for instance. As I mentioned, we do have these user-created experts, so you can actually come in and create alerts so that you can be notified to issues that are important to you based on some of the rules in here. We also build into Xbert what we call our practice management experts as well. Now, these might be like staff missing time. Here, we're taking a look at templates now, and your templates is where you can set up your reoccurring workflow in Xbert. So you set up a template and you can detail that as much as you want, putting client notes in so you're not missing anything for individual clients. You can also estimate all your time across your tasks, so then you can track your real time against your estimated. Our template, we then create some schedules that enable this task to repeat and put back onto our workboard. So we're setting a monthly assigned to the bookkeeper for these 5 clients, as well as quarterly schedules. Once they have been created, they flow back here to the workboard and are allocated to one of your processes so you can drill down on that. I can use my views to show me all of the BASs this month that I have, and I can see instantly here exactly where all of my BASs might be up to. Now, if I had any expert alerts, they would also sit within the process that I chose to map them to so that I could fix them up whilst I go through them. Now I can open up that task. I can start a timer as I work on that task. If you're wanting to utilize time, I can see any client specific notes on that task, and I can use the icons down the bottom to work with my team. See my time logs in here, so I might allocate and commit that time. And if I wanted to, I could actually have that integrate with my XPM. So I can load up my XPM, and any time that I track through there will push through to my XPM as well. We're also integrated with Employment Hero and KeyPay. You can create little ad hoc tasks and do email integrations. Now that we've had a look at the experts and the workflow, let's jump into the analytics section within Xbert. Now we're pulling data through from your workflow components as well as from the accounting files. We can look at different sorts of metrics as well as task scope, task completion, and estimated time and accuracy. If we want to take a look at a couple of the most popular reports, let's take a look at the data quality report pulling through here on the practice level. The data quality summary report analyzes all the client files and looks at all those potential risks, errors, or fraud that's happening on those files. You can understand the top 5 clients at risk and how much monetary risk is present across those files. Jumping into the health check report, this is one of the most popular reports that a lot of the Xbert users get to utilize. Loading up your client file within 24 hours, you can get access to all this information, understanding exactly the data quality of your client file, as well as what's happening within that client file. You can look at the data quality report and share this report with the client. You can look at the activity of the client file as well, looking at the exact transaction count breakdown, the number of pay runs, and within our practice report for the activity report, you can also do a client comparison and understanding exactly where they're sitting. Really useful for fixed fee pricing or hourly. Taking a look at our client level reports, you can also display these in the client console where you can choose to share different types of tasks as well as these reports through here. Hopefully that gives you a good insight to Xbert as an AI-powered practice management tool. If you're interested in getting a little bit more information, feel free to reach out to our team, start a free trial, or reach out for a demo.